Hello everyone, welcome back to Dollars and Cents. Today, we're exploring the diverse world of banking in America. Akin to the colors of a rainbow, the banking spectrum showcases a variety of financial institutions, each unique in its purpose and offerings. Retail banks, often your first point of contact, are all about personal banking needs. Commercial banks, the backbones of businesses, provide essential financial support to the corporate world. Investment banks are the financial strategists, helping raise capital and advising on mergers and acquisitions. Then we have online banks, the new kids on the block, reshaping our understanding of banking. Credit unions, member-owned and community-focused, offer a more personalized banking experience. And lastly, central banks act as the referees of the banking world, maintaining economic stability. Each type of bank plays its part in the grand financial symphony that keeps our economy humming, so let's jump right in. Let's jump. First, let's talk about retail banks. These are your everyday go-to banks for personal banking needs. They're like your financial toolbox, equipped with all the essentials to help you manage your personal finances smoothly. With a retail bank, you can open a checking or savings account, apply for personal loans, secure a mortgage for that dream house, or get a credit card to make your daily transactions easier. They're designed to be your personal finance hub, meeting your daily financial needs with ease and convenience. But retail banks aren't just about transactions and loans. They also provide financial advice, helping you to plan for the future, whether it's saving for a rainy day or investing for retirement. And with advances in technology, many retail banks now offer online and mobile banking services, putting banking right at your fingertips. Retail banks are all about personal banking services. Next up, commercial banks. If retail banks are the friendly neighborhood superheroes of the banking world, commercial banks are the titans of industry. Not only do they offer similar services to retail banks, but they also cater to the needs of businesses, both small and large. Commercial banks play a pivotal role in the economy by providing a wide array of services. These include business loans, which help entrepreneurs get their ideas off the ground, and asset management, assisting businesses in making the most of their resources. They also delve into commercial real estate, helping businesses find the perfect location to set up shop. But that's not all. Commercial banks also offer treasury and cash management services, and they provide businesses with the tools needed to navigate the complex world of international trade. From startups to multinational corporations, commercial banks have their back. They're the backbone for many businesses, providing essential financial support. Moving on to investment banks. These powerhouses of finance operate in a different realm from the retail and commercial banks we've talked about. Instead of handling your everyday deposits and withdrawals, investment banks are all about the big money moves. They help companies and governments raise capital by issuing and selling securities in the market, in the form of stocks and bonds. But their role doesn't end there. Investment banks are also the masterminds behind mergers and acquisitions, advising companies on how to expand their business or sell it off profitably. They're the behind-the-scenes strategists, making significant financial decisions that can reshape entire industries. In essence, investment banks are the architects of financial growth and consolidation. They're the ones who help businesses to thrive and economies to grow. They're not just banks, they're financial strategists, guiding their clients through the complexities of the financial world. They're the financial strategists of the banking world. Now, let's talk about online banks and credit unions. As we continue our banking journey, we find ourselves in the realm of two very different, yet equally compelling options. On one hand, we have the digital dynamo, the online bank, and on the other, the community champion, the credit union. Online banks have emerged as the new age banking solution, leveraging technology to create a more streamlined and accessible banking experience. They operate primarily, if not entirely, online, which means they can offer the same services as traditional banks but often at lower costs. Think about it, less overhead from physical branches means they can pass those savings on to you. So, you get features like higher interest rates on savings accounts and lower fees. Plus, you have access to your banking services 24/7, right at your fingertips. It's banking on your terms. But what about that personal touch, that sense of community? Enter credit unions. These are member-owned, not-for-profit institutions that really put their members first. Because they operate on a smaller scale, they are able to offer more personalized service. Plus, as they're not driven by profit, they often provide higher interest rates on savings and lower rates on loans. It's a win-win for members. Credit unions also have a strong community focus. They're often centered around a specific group, like people in a certain profession or area. This means they're invested in the financial well-being of their members and the community at large. They're not just a place to bank, they're a place to belong. So whether you're drawn to the convenience of online banks or the community focus of credit unions, both offer unique benefits that can help you make the most of your money. It's all about finding the right fit for your banking needs. If you're looking for a community-focused banking option, credit unions are the way to go. Lastly, central banks, with the Federal Reserve being the US's central bank. Now, these are not your typical banks where you'd walk in to deposit a paycheck or apply for a loan. No, central banks operate on a whole different plane. They are the overseers of a country's monetary policy, and they have a hand in just about everything financial. From setting interest rates to controlling the nation's money supply, central banks work behind the scenes to keep the economy on an even keel. They're also responsible for regulating and supervising the banking industry. They make sure all the other banks are playing by the rules, maintaining enough capital to cover potential losses and treating their customers fairly. So while you won't see a central bank branch on your local high street, their impact on your everyday banking is immense. They're like the referees of the banking world. And there you have it, folks, a quick tour of the different types of banks in America. We kicked things off with retail banks, your everyday financial partner for personal banking needs. We then moved on to commercial banks, the backbone of businesses with their wide range of services. Our journey continued with the financial strategists, the investment banks, helping to raise capital and advise on financial strategies. We then explored the digital world of online banks, reshaping how we perceive banking, and the community-focused credit unions, offering their members high interest rates on savings and lower rates on loans. And we rounded off with the central banks, the referees of the banking world, maintaining economic stability. Each of these banking types plays a unique role in our financial ecosystem. By understanding their individual strengths, you can navigate your financial journey with greater confidence and acumen. Until next time, stay financially savvy, and I'll see you in the next video.